You don't need a better product to get better retention, you need better communication around the product you already have. Most D2C founders believe that if customers are not coming back, the product needs to change. A new formula, better ingredients, different packaging. But what if you could dramatically change how customers experience your product without touching the product at all? Not by tricking anyone, by understanding how perception actually works. Because here's what the research shows. People do not experience products objectively, they experience the frame, the context, and the words around the product. And that is something you can control through your CRM. I'm Mark Hiller, co-founder of Relane, and we have worked with over 100 D2C brands, and one of the most powerful things we do has nothing to do with discount segmentation. It is changing the way customers perceive the product they already bought. Our clients average a 41% repurchase rate, and a big reason is that we treat post-purchase communication as a perception tool, not just an information delivery system. In this video, I will show you 4 specific techniques to increase perceived product value through communication alone. No product changes, no cost increases, just psychology. Let me start with the first technique, naming and framing. We worked with a skincare brand that sold a moisturizer, good product, solid reviews, decent repurchase rate. But when we looked at their email copy, every message described the product in purely functional terms. Hydrating face cream with hyaluronic acid. Accurate but flat. We rewrote their post-purchase sequence to frame the product differently. Instead of describing ingredients, we described the transformation. Instead of hydrating face cream, it became your daily skin barrier reset. Instead of listing the ingredients, we told customers what the product would do to how they feel when they look in the mirror in the morning. Here's the lesson. Words do not just describe value, they create it. When you change the language around the product, you change the expectation. And when you change the expectation, you change how the customer actually experiences it. This is not a theory. There's research showing that labels like low fat or simplified prime people to expect less pleasure even when the product is identical in blind tests. That skincare brand saw their 90-day repurchase rate increase by 11% after the copy changes. Same product, same price, different wording. The second technique is attention direction. Here's something most brands get wrong. They assume customers are paying attention to the right thing about their product, but attention is not automatic. It has to be guided. Customers don't stay because of what your product is. They stay because of what your communication directs their attention to. We worked with a coffee brand that had a unique roasting process. It was one of their biggest differentiators, but their emails never mentioned it. They focused on flavor profiles and origin stories, which every coffee brand talks about. We built a post-purchase sequence that specifically directed attention to the roasting process, how it is different, why it matters, what to notice when you brew it. We told customers what to look for, and they started noticing it. Their reviews started mentioning the roasting process by name. Their satisfaction score went up, and their repurchase rate increased because customers now had a specific reason to come back that no competitor could match. The process here is straightforward. Step 1. Identify what is truly unique about your product, not what is good. What is unique? Every product has at least one thing that competitors cannot replicate. Step 2. Build a post-purchase email that directs attention specifically to the feature. Tell the customer what to notice. Give them the vocabulary. Step 3. Reinforce it at every touch point. Post-purchase flow, campaigns, even your shipping insert. Consistency creates belief. The third technique is sequencing. The order in which a customer receives information changes how they process everything that follows. This is well established in psychology. If you lead with price, the customer evaluates everything through a price lens. If you lead with identity, they evaluate through an identity lens. We worked with a supplement brand that was leading every email with a product shot and a price. Buy now, here's the price. The entire frame was transactional. We restructured their sequence completely. First email after purchase. A founder story about why this product exists and who it is made for. Second email, how to get the most out of the product with specific usage guidance. Third email, stories from customers with similar goals. Fourth email, a reorder reminder that referenced the value they have already experienced. No price until the fourth email. The result? Customers who went through the new sequence had a 26% higher lifetime value than those who went through the old one. Same product, different sequence. The fourth technique is belief reinforcement. Customers do not just want the product to work. They want to believe it works. And there is research showing that belief itself amplifies the actual experience. If a customer believes a skincare product is premium, their skin literally feels better to them. If they believe a supplement is high quality, they report more energy. This is not placebo in a dismissive sense. This is how perception works. Your CRM is the most powerful belief-shaping tool you have. Every email, every SMS, every interaction either reinforces the belief that your product is worth what they paid, or it erodes their belief. When you send a generic discount campaign 2 weeks after someone bought at full price, you are telling them they overpaid. When you send a message that reminds them why this product is special and what to notice as they use it, you are reinforcing the belief that drives repeat purchases. Here's the one thing you can do today. Go look at your post-purchase emails. Read them as if you are the customer and ask yourself 3 questions. Do these emails make me feel like I made a smart purchase? Do they direct my attention to what makes this product special? Do they reinforce my belief that this product is worth coming back for? If the answer to any of those is no, you just found your biggest retention opportunity, and it will not cost you a single dollar in product development. If you want to see how your CRM stacks up, take our free retention score. It takes 5 minutes and it benchmarks your retention system against brands doing $10 to $200 million per year. You will see exactly where your communication is helping and where it is hurting. The link is in the description. If this video made you rethink how you talk about your product, please subscribe. I cover retention psychology like this every week. See you on the next one.